Good evening, everyone. Welcome to day 16 of our 21 days Sahaja Yoga meditation journey. My name is Isha and I'm joining from Seattle, and I'm as delighted as always to be part of this program tonight. So, before we settle in, just a gentle reminder that we will be starting our meditation with the foot soak. So, a reminder to get your foot soak buckets ready. All you need is the items on the screen: a dishpan of lukewarm water, some salt, and then some clean water and towel for rinsing and drying your feet. There is still time, so you can go and grab your baguettes right now before we begin. Now, if you're too new tonight, a special welcome to you. You can easily catch up on all the previous sessions by watching the recordings on our website. The link for that should be available in the Zoom chat. And also, if you have additional questions about this or about the program, you can send a message to Breakout Room Help towards the end of today's program, and they can get you in touch with a Sahaja Yoga instructor to answer any of your questions. And today is our Sunday special where we have interactive breakout rooms. So, towards the end of our meditation today, we will go into breakout rooms where a Sahaja Yoga teacher will be waiting to conduct a small group guided meditation with you and with many others, and also to answer any of your questions. So, you can really get that deeper experience of meditation in that small group setting. So, we last met on Friday and covered the topic of the right side, learning how to cool down the right channel and the heat from it using the ice pack. Today, our topic is overcoming our fears, learning where these fears come from and how we can get over them really. Our program today will start with a foot soak and guided meditation, followed by a video of Shri Mataji, and then we will have the breakout rooms in the second half. Now, I want to once again remind everyone that Sahaja Yoga is always free of cost, no matter wherever you go, whether you join us virtually or in person. Now, it's like just like a seed which sprouts and it grows so organically. We receive our spiritual enlightenment and growth also very organically. Therefore, no amount of money can really replace that. So, with that, let's start with today's topic and the meditation. So, the topic today is overcoming fears, really. And it's very important to understand how do these fears generate, where do they really come from before we can talk about how to get over them. So in our subtle system, we have seen we have the right side that we looked into earlier, but we also have the left side, the left channel. And on the screen, you can see the subtle system where the left channel is represented by that blue line running all the way along our spine on the left side, crossing over to the right side or from a sixth energy center, and then runs all the way up. Now, this left side is blue in color, and the qualities or the feeling that we get when this side is out of balance really is also that feeling of the blueness, feeling that little bit of lethargy, feeling sadness within us. And when this gets too much out of balance, we start losing our own self-worth really, and that's when these fears start creeping into ourselves. We start doubting and questioning everything: ourselves, our surroundings, our people, our relationships, everything. So we lose that trust, that connection that we had with everyone because the fear has really taken over all of them. Specifically, the left heart, the chakra or the energy center, which is the left aspect of our heart chakra, that's this place where our spirit really resides. Now, this energy center is associated with the mother principle, the feeling of that security, of that love and protection. But then, when we are disconnected really from our spirit, and when we start doubting our self worth, that's when this fear really starts arising. And we start feeling that emotional insecurity. And, like Shri Mataji has said, that the weak left heart really is because of sometimes we have that guilt or emotional hurt or dependence on others. But once we have that connection with our spirit, then we realize that we don't have dependence on anyone because we ourselves as a spirit have that immense love that we can develop for ourselves and that grows for others as well. And that pushes away really the fear. We start feeling more confident, more fearless, and develop that self respect within ourselves. So we don't really have to fight that fear. We just watch it, witness it disappear as the love and the joy starts replacing it in our heart. So with that, let's get ready into for our foot soak, and then we can work through cleansing our left channel and the left heart to see if we can replace it with that joy. So together, we can raise our kundalini and take bandhan with complete attention with our left hand at the base of our spine. Let's bring it slowly up with right hand going around it. Bring it to the top of the head and tying a knot. Second time, we will tie 2 knots. And now the third time, we'll do 3 knots. We'll take bandhan, drawing arc from our left hip to the right and back 7 times. Let's do this with complete attention on our Sahasrara. And if you give yourself just a moment here before we start the foot soak, let's see if we can already feel our kundalini rising and start feeling that flow of vibrations just by this very simple act of raising our kundalini. Now together, we can also awaken the elements in our foot soak by drawing circles over it or giving bandhan to the bucket of water. And once done, let's put our feet into the water. We can sit in a very comfortable position. Keep our palms outstretched on a lap. Close our eyes. You also have the option of keeping your eyes open, and you can look at the photograph of Shri Mataji, especially the red dot, the bindi on her forehead, because that is very helpful in slowing down our thoughts. Let's just start by taking a few deep breaths just to settle our attention. You can take big inhales and exhales at your own pace, letting go of all the thoughts, all the worries, and intentionally dedicating this moment to ourselves. And expressing our desire to Mother Kundalini that, Mother, please help me settle into the meditation and take away all the impurities, all distractions, anything that is not benevolent for me. Let's take our right hand and put it on the left side of our stomach at the level of our third energy center, on the navel's level. And in this aspect of our third energy center, let's ask Mother Kundalini with deep humility and desire, Mother, please make me a completely satisfied person. Mother, please establish complete inner peace within me. Make me content with what I have and what I am. We can now take our right hand and put it on the left heart. And at this center, let's once again ask Mother Kundalini, Mother, please cleanse my heart, remove any fears, any worries from within my left heart. I want to be connected with my spirit, so that I establish pure joy and pure love within my heart. Father, take away any insecurity from within me. We can place our hand in the center on our chest, on the heart. Mother Kundalini, please take away all the darkness generated by any fear. And let the light of your love enlighten my heart and my spirit. Father, fill my heart with pure love and compassion for everyone, including for myself. You can also take a few deep breaths here, using the air element to cleanse our heart even more. Mother, make me fearless, make me confident, make me secure. For I know that I am wrapped in your love and protection. You can take our right hand and put it between the neck and the shoulder on the left side here. And here we can affirm that, Mother, I'm not guilty at all. I'm not guilty of anything. Mother, please establish my dignity, my self-respect, so that I don't doubt myself. We can now take our right hand, put the center of our palm on our energy center, the Sahasrara, gently pressing it down and massaging our Sahasrara a few times. And with deep humility, complete desire, let's ask Mother Kundalini that, Mother, please establish me in thoughtless awareness. Let me feel that complete connection We can bring our right hand back on the lap, leaving our attention on our sahasrara, on that spot above our head where we just put our hand. And let's just silently enjoy this state for a few minutes. Let's slowly now open our eyes. Let's rinse our feet, and then we can push our bucket aside for now. And at the end of the meditation session today, you can empty that bucket out into the toilet. Let's take a few seconds to settle our attention once more. And with our attention on the Sahasrara, we can now watch a talk of Shri Mataji so that we can truly absorb some of her words.
One has to understand that to get peace, we have to go beyond this mind. This mind is the one which reacts and creates problem for us, makes us believe into things, and we are conditioned. We are not free people. Free people to understand what is reality. The reality is beyond the mind. Now, how to cross the limit of mind? Like once a doctor in Switzerland said, "Mother, you do what you like, you can cut my throat, but stop these thoughts, they are bombarding me." You cannot stop. Because a thought rises and falls off, another thought rises and falls off. These thoughts come to us from the past or from the future. You are not in the present. You cannot be in the present. But when this power that is described to you already, known as the Kundalini, rises, then she takes your attention beyond the thought, beyond the mind, and that is the place where resides the present, the reality. Now this special thing as called as Kundalini is not to be discarded because coming from India. It has been described in every scripture. Even in the Bible it's described that I'll appear before you like tongues of flames. These are the tongues of flames you see along the path of the Kundalini. Also Muhammad Sahib has said very clearly in his Quran that if you want to know God, you must know yourself. Christ has said, know thyself. All of them have said the same thing. If you see Zen system or Lao Tse, Confucius, any one of them, they all said that unless and until you know yourself, you are not there. You have no identity. But knowing yourself is very important because you are the treasure of knowledge. You are the treasure of wisdom and divine discretion. It's all within you, which you should know without any efforts. Effortless, Sahaja. Saha means with, Ja means born. Born with you is the right to get your self-realization. It's your birthright to have it, and in these modern times it has been made very, very easy somehow to get this realization. In our country also, all the saints have described about achievement of yourself. Sahaja word is used by so many saints, especially by Guru Nanaka, who says Sahaja Samadhi Labh. Whatever you have to get in your awareness, Samadhi is awareness, has to be in a Sahaj, means a spontaneous manner. So for this you don't have to stand on your head, you don't have to run away from your families, you don't have to starve or fast. You've done it. You've done it in your last lives. Now, in this life, you should have the fruits of your hard work that you have put in to express your desire to be one with the Divine. The first truth is that you are not this body, this mind, these conditionings, this ego, these emotions, but you are the pure spirit. The second truth is very much evident, but we are not bothered to know it. For example, you see these beautiful flowers, beautiful trees all around. It's a miracle. See, every tree is different, every seed is different, and all flowers are different, their fragrance is different. It's a miracle that is created, but we take it for granted. If you ask a doctor, who runs your heart? He'll say it's autonomous nervous system. But who is this auto? Who is the one who does it? They don't know. At the most they can say it is autonomous nervous system. Beyond these systems, we have the system here of these three channels. And these three channels, left and right channel, look after your right and left sympathetic nervous system, which are responsible on the right side for your physical and mental activity, on the left hand side for your emotional activity. In the center there are these two sympathetics. They form a loop like this, and the chakras, the centers, are created. These centers are responsible for our physical, mental, emotional and spiritual being. But when we start exhausting whatever limited energy it has, then we start developing either physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual problems. If somehow we can save these centers from a state of jeopardy, we can solve the problem of physical problem, of say, mental problems, and also emotional, spiritual problems. You can diagnose a person on your fingertips because these fingertips, 5, 6, and 7, are denoting your centers within yourself. They get enlightened. So, with the light of the Spirit, when you are enlightened, you really become an enlightened person. It is not just a certificate, I am this, I am that. It is something that happens to your awareness. The first thing that happens, as I told you go beyond the mind, that you become thoughtlessly aware. In Sanskrit we call it Nirvichar Samadhi. It is an instant happening. Maybe the modern times are such that the Kundalini rises like a jet. And in thousands of people it has worked out. But to establish that situation of thoughtless awareness, you have to meditate at the most for 10 minutes in the evening. But immediately you will feel absolutely peaceful. You will feel like a witness of the whole drama that is going on. And with that drama, you will be able to see that there's nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be worried. Because you are out of that problem, you can solve it. Like if you are standing in the water, in the sea, and it's turbulent, you see the waves rising higher and higher, you are frightened. But supposing you can get into a boat, then you can watch the same scene with such attention and with enjoyment, because you know it cannot hurt you. But supposing you can jump into the sea because you are a great swimmer, you can save many others. So in the second state, where you become doubtlessly aware, you become all powerful because you can give realizations to others. It's like one enlightened light or a candle can enlighten many candles. You can give realizations to many people.
Let us continue being in the state of thoughtless awareness, enjoying that deep silence within us. can now conclude our meditation by once again raising our Kundalini and taking Bandhan. So slowly, with complete attention, let us raise our Kundalini. Now we'll take Bandhan 7 times, representing the 7 energy centers within us. I hope all of you enjoyed the meditation today and really felt that joy in your heart, letting go of any of the fears and getting replaced by the pure love within us. So, a few announcements before we go into breakout rooms for tonight. Our next session will be tomorrow, November 10, Monday at 8 p.m. And we will learn more about cleaning our left channel here. And we'll specifically use the light element for cleansing the left channel. So we learn about the candling technique tomorrow. This is really great for cleansing out the left-sidedness within us. For that, all you really need is a candle and a candle holder and then something to light the candle with. So please remember to bring these items for tomorrow's session. Now our course will continue until November 17 with Sundays on 5:45 p.m. and then Monday, Wednesday and Fridays at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So we hope to see you all for all the remaining days in our 21 days journey. Now, there are various ways to keep up with the sessions. Firstly, we have a great WhatsApp group where you can get reminders for the courses as well as inspirational quotes to start your day. Also, our website has everything that you need to review the entire course. All the recordings, the handouts, the live session links, everything that has happened so far, you can catch up on our website and catch up at your own pace and your own time. So the link for both the WhatsApp group and the website should be on the Zoom chat. You can also scan the QR code on the screen for the website. We also have a great mentoring program that is going on, which is wonderful for getting one-on-one guidance with a Sahaja Yoga teacher. You can get to meditate with them, start your meditation journey outside of these sessions to be friends with them and really get that personal guidance from them. So for that, all you really need to do is fill out the form, which is available on the Zoom chat as well, and somebody will reach out to you and get you connected with the mentor. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just email us on the address on the YouTube channel. And now for the fun interactive part of the today's session, that is our workshop. So our wonderful tech team has been working on setting up breakout rooms for us. And shortly, we will all be assigned to these breakout rooms. And in these rooms, you will get to meditate with the Sahaja Yoga teacher in a very small group settings. So you can learn more about the techniques and ask your questions, get that deeper meditative experience. So this interactive part of a session is available only on Zoom. So anyone who's watching us on YouTube, please join us on the Zoom meeting if you can. And you still have any questions, you can just message the chat Q&A participant and they will try their best to answer them as well. But this brings us to the end of our main program tonight. I hope again you all felt the joy in your hearts and we start establishing really that state of thoughtless and doubtless awareness, letting go of even the doubts that we have about us as we continue with our meditation. So I hope everybody enjoys the breakout rooms tonight and then we will see you again tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.